get this, I think, just right. I finished this journal and I know it's late, but I'm excited. You know how it goes. After making something new, it's fun. So I'm looking for my video here so I can tell what it looks like here. Hold on. Okay, let's get this all covered up. Okay. See how that looks for a minute. This is so much fun. I can't even stand how much fun this one was. It's sewing themed and it's Midori style, which I've never done. And I don't have any of the links up right now because it's late and that's a lot of work. So I'm gonna do them tomorrow. I'll edit and I'll show you guys where I got the inspiration from. I think it was Roxy Creations. You know, Rachel, she's so awesome. I love her, and I've never done Midori, so I just think this is so freaking cool. I can't stand it. So this hardcover book is actually really cool. Here, let me. I found it at a estate sale. It's pretty big. 10 by 6 3/4. And so it's Midori style, which means it's on elastic bands so that when you're done using the signature and, you know, working in it and doing it or whatever, you take it out and you put in a new one and you can file this one away, or you can work on it and do stuff with it, you know, like, and I put stuff in here so you can embellish and like do your own things with it and stuff like that. So this is a whole different style for me. So I'm just like super pumped. I did a tutorial on this, on how I made it. So you can look back if you need to. Anyways, hardcover book. I put 4 corners on and I just punched a hole right here, and the seam binding is from my shop. And I scrunched it up and inked it up and stuff. And then I put the appliques on here and vintage lace from my shop. And then I put a nameplate. It's Busy Bee. And then this is a black and white. I even forget. It was just in one of the vintage magazines, you know, that I have, just a pile of magazines, you know. And it was black and white. And I used Tim Holtz Distress crayons on them, and I just painted, you know, real light, the different colors and stuff. So that was really fun. And she's got a little dolly sitting there on the tablecloth, and it's like blue and kind of a maroonish color, same as the flowers. And so it's just really neat. And the book is, this is actually, it was called a Preacher's Helper book. So it was kind of like a religious text, and it was used over and over again, but it was a really neat, and it was perfect color. And then I just put lace on the spine. And then I did the 2 holes here and the 2 holes here. So it's a soft spine. And then I ran the elastic through a certain type of way. I'll show you, I'll link the videos, like I said, tomorrow or whatever. And then the back is just the book, which I love. And this green lace is just really nice. And the metal corners kind of dress it up a little bit. And then I just put, whoops, my seam binding in. A couple different colors, so it was kind of funner. And so Midori is, like I said, the elastic bands. So here they are. You can see them. We can pull this entire signature right out, and we can work on it and do stuff with it, you know, whatever you want to do. And then when you're done, you can slip in a new you know, a new signature. And what's really neat is now the elastic does wear out. Yeah, we just use a new one, or we just use one of those elastic headbands and just put it on. I don't think I'm ever going to do this type again. I'm just going to do the elastic headband thing and just have the bands out here and just slip in new signatures. I'm just super excited. So I have some signatures coming up for my shop that I'm just gonna have signatures for Midori inserts, because I think this is genius, because you don't have to worry then. This goes on forever. The signature is humongous. I over decorate everything, and I always worry about my strings breaking. And the way this is made, it's practically impossible. So this is actually an envelope journal that has, I think it's 6 envelopes, and I sew a signature in between each envelope. And so there's tons of sewing on the back. It looks like a real book. So it's pretty cool. And anyway, this writing and stuff was already in here, and I took the book out and then I glued in the scissors fabric, and this is really fun. Hi, Tessa. How you doing, honey? How you feeling? You doing okay? Let me know. So anyways, so, you know, I like to mix regular, you know, real ephemera with the printed kind and with all the stuff that we make. So this is just so eclectic and so fun that I can't even stand it. And so anyways, and I have a ton of sewing books, and so that's where like a lot of this stuff came from. So right away, first thing, this is one of my lace books that I have, that a vintage lace book that shows how to, you know, make lace and or crochet it or whatever you're gonna do. And I used a couple different sewing kits in this. Tsunami Rose, Daisy just made a new kit this last week, and so this is her stuff. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'll put the links up tomorrow. I just don't have time tonight, but you can always go to tsunamirose.net because I mixed her stuff in there. And then I mixed in one other kit, and I can't remember if it's, so I'll have to look at it tomorrow, but this is the other ladies. And coffee stain paper on the back. Anyway, just a couple of pockets right here in the front, and then one of Daisy's cute, they're big tickets, and I just ripped it in half and put it on there. And then one of Daisy's postcards with the scissors and all the fun sewing things. I just love sewing themed books. It's kind of fun. And then I just left this open. I sewed around right here and glued it in and stuff. And so this is a Western Union 1944 telegram envelope, authentically. And here's the stamp and all that stuff, which I love. And it's from Grand Island, New York. I actually have a lot of ephemera from this Grand Island, New York. Actually, I shouldn't have put this in here. I didn't realize that's what it was from. Bummer. I have this whole set of this person. Oh my gosh, I didn't know this was going to happen. I just looked through the window, though, what I was putting in here. Dang. This is, somebody had drawn up house plans and had a house built in Grand Island, New York. And I actually have the house plans, the bank note, the bank statements, and the bank book and everything. And this is a, dang, this is a telegram that went along with it. And I didn't realize when I was putting it up there. So anyways, this was like a big part of the whole story. I have a whole story, and he's saying, "Dear Phil and Catherine, Eddie was killed in action." And I have their home and their address and the plans to their house and everything like that. And then can you imagine getting this in the mail? How depressing. What a way to start out my flip through. But anyways, authentic ephemera is really neat, but I did not realize what I was putting in there, so gosh darn it. Anyways, washi tape. I put a couple different washi tapes on here just for flips, and I love the Western Union, all the little stuff on there. And then this is just a business envelope. And then I wanted to mention though that I cut this. I'll show you guys when we get in the middle, the corners, because the bands always bend and break your papers, and you know, they get crunched and stuff. So you always cut these at an angle, which I thought was super good advice. Anyways, I coffee stain this on the dot pan so it gets nice and grungy and stuff. And then this is sewing stamp. So it's ink, black ink. So that's really neat, and it's a business envelope. And then all this sewing ephemera is listed in my shop. I sell it in these bags like this. Just all kinds of different stuff. You'll see all the junk that I have in my books. It's just this stuff that I just rip up and put in my books, you know, whatever it is. So this is from, I don't know, some little thing, you know, from sewing something, ribbons or something, and I just attached it on here for a cute spot that you can sew. And you could actually, it's perforated here, you could rip it off and whatever. Open it up, and this is Daisy's, it's just paper. Daisy's cute little kit that she's got, and I have more stamping there. And then this is all held together with fabric strips that I sewed into. And then I mixed it with the kit papers, and these are just inked on the edge and sewn around with white thread. And then this is cute. I can't remember if this is Daisy's kit. I don't think so. I think this is the other girls. I think it was like Layla's something. I'll link it tomorrow. Anyways, so white thread on this side, and my bobbin thread was turquoise. We got these ladies working here at the American Machine Company, and they're ironing and sewing, and it's sewn around. And I put my sewing stamping right here, silly sewing. And then this is a page from the Crocheting the Lace book, the vintage book, which is really neat. I used all kinds of different pages in here. So it's all sewing related. This is one of my friend Kristen made a bunch of these, you know, the strips, I don't know, ruffle strips. So I just made a belly band and then put, this is Daisy's, I know for sure, and put in some just extra writing paper. And it's on top of this cool pattern where we're making a vest. And you can write on this too with some really cool pens if you're into pens and markers, you know. So, okay, Tessa, thanks. So this is actual sewing paper, you know, that you use with the roller. I forget what this stuff is because I'm not a seamstress, but it's, you know, red and filmy. It's, you know, filmy, and it makes those marks, whatever it is, when you use the roller. So I used regular, you know, sewing paper in here and stitched it in, and it's got all the neat marks, and it just feels good. And I don't know, it's cool, you know. And then I used an old envelope of some kind of iron-on transfer sewing thing for a pocket. I sewed it in, and then here's a tag from some clothes. I always save all the tags from everything, my pillows and blankets and clothes, and inside you'll see in here I save everything for my sewing journals. And so when you buy clothes and stuff, and this is also a little spot, look, you can tuck something back there. I don't have something for it, but you can. And then it's just an envelope of, you know, some iron-ons. And so I made it into a pocket, and this is a copy of an old needle book that I had that I used, but I wanted to copy the front of it because it was so cute. Ladies sitting around sewing. And then I put some more of Daisy's paper inside here, just a full sheet that I just folded up for extra writing space. There's so much space in here for writing. It's sick. So this is going to be a journal that's going to last for a little while. This signature is huge. So, and it's really fun because I know it's not going to break. So I just made so I folded the page here and made a flip. Made a little, what do you call it, hinge. So I hinged this in here. It's not actually sewn in, it's hinged. And then this is some actual vest. Here's the shoulder piece and the neckline. But it's really nice paper, and you can write on it, and this is folded, so you can fold it in if you want and do whatever. I just like to have papers in here, different kinds and colors, so it's kind of fun. And this is also hinged in. This one's sewn in, this one's hinged. And then this is the kit paper that was coffee stained. This is on the dot pan. It's turquoise thread. And then a matching pretty little, just little tag things. I don't even know. I thought I had made it open or something, but it doesn't. It's just cute. That's it. And this matches, and it folds over, so you kind of can hide your writing if you want to. And it's real pretty. It's got lace and flowers and stuff. So that's fun. And then, so then here's another envelope. So you can see now that was one signature. See? From envelope to envelope is a signature, and I sewed this much in. So it's huge, but the signatures really aren't that big, so they're not going to break, you know, the sewing, because the signature isn't that big. It's only this much, but there's like 6 of them, so it's pretty neat. Anyway, so here's the next envelope. Print out of the kit, and then I put a layer of, I do my glue stick, and then I put a layer of white napkin, and then I put matte medium. Well, I crinkle it up and then I ink it first, and then I put the matte medium over the top. And you can still see the roses and everything comes through, and I ripped the edge and sewed around like that on the envelope, and then I did some, you can see the fabric strip. Then I did some button stamping. It's so cute. And then this was coffee stained on the grate pan for added interest. You can't really see it in the video, but it's got grate marks. It's pretty cool. And then I just tucked the Paris. This is the other kit I used, and I can't remember what it is, but it's so cute. And then I put coffee stained paper on the back that Kristen sent me, so that was really nice. Thank you, honey. So these are cute with the little roses. And it's just a little upper tuck like that, and it just opens up a little envelope. And it's got the buttons again, and then some of Daisy's. Just another place to write. Cute Standard Needle Company. And then it's got the matching postcard. So it's adorable. Matte medium is a finish that you can put on stuff for decoupage, or I was going to see if my bottle of stuff is here. But it's really nice instead of using Mod Podge. That's what I use because I hate Mod Podge. It's shiny, it's sticky, it's yucky. When it dries, stuff sticks to it and whatever. So when I decoupage, I just use a glue stick and matte medium with the paintbrush. I just can't see my matte medium here. I would show it to you, but like I said, tomorrow I'm going to link all the stuff that I use, so I'll show you what it is. So anyway, that's cute. So I just let that hang out so you can see the decoration, and then I had the postcard here like that. And the envelope has gold lining, so it's pretty. And then here's another one of the kit pages. I love the images and the spool and the pins and scissors. Just pretty. Little writing spot that's open. Teal colored thread. No, it's not the same as Mod Podge, but it does the same thing, only and then it feels so nice. You'll love it if you get some. I love it. I don't know how I ever made it without it. So coffee stained, and then I added some pink paint in the mix. So it's got a little pink hue to it, and then I stamped the scissors, inked it up, sewed around with white thread. They're sewn in. And here's another vintage book page of my lace book. And then I saved these for cute little writing spots from the bias tapes that we use in our books. And then here's one of my little coin envelopes, and it's got the needles. I glued this end, and it's got 2 little needles there. Some white seam binding hanging out from my shop, and there's a tag attached from the little buttons. Little buttons are cute, so that's just on the top there. You can leave it open or shut, whatever. And then Tsunami Rose little postcard with the roses, so it's kind of nice, kind of matchy. And this is the sari, and this is the sari. This is the berry sari, so it goes from like purple to pink, raspberry, whatever it is. It's in my shop. And it comes with the 2 different little tags. I love the old sewing machine and Daisy's little stuff, and they all have coffee stain paper on the back. This is cardstock and a thick one, but a lot of these ones I left paper so that this didn't get any thicker. So it's fine. So I love the sari. It's pretty. So junk mail again. This part's pretty cool. I put the little butterfly here in the window, script stamp, sari silk, and then I stapled right up here on the top the little baggie. So you can open the baggie, and this is washi tape, you can use that. And there's butterfly buttons to pick the butterfly up again, and some vintage lace, and you can still flip it up and write or whatever it is, doodle on here. And these are coffee stain on the grate pan, so you get that great image, which is really fun. And then it opens up, and I just have one of my little scrappy tablets with the sewing stuff on here. There's a tape measure and just some neutral colors. And then this is really cute. I love this. This is the other kit that Elizabeth Hawker sent me, the cutest inspiration for this stuff. And I'll show you guys. If it's sitting right here, I'll show you. Darn it. It's not, for Pete's sakes. I thought it was. Oh, maybe. Oh. Shoot, it's been sitting here all day. Oh, well. Anyways, she sent me some really cute stuff. I posted it in group. Darn it. Anyways, she sent me these cute things. I'll show you. So I had to use them in my book. I've got a clip here with some fuzz on it, whatever it is. This flips over this way. And it's actually a kit page with the roses and stuff, just like this, you know. And it's tucked in the envelope, so you can actually pull it out and use it for paper and stuff. But so I just put it in halfway so you could see it through the window on the other side. And then I hung this on so you could, you know. So this is really cute. It just flips over. So I got the roses. So here's some white lace and some mesh with the roses. Embroidery on there. I love it. And some pink roses, stretchy lace, and some more white stuff. And I sewed it to the top that flips over so that you can kind of have like a hidden writing spot, so you can still write on here, and then cover it up with the fabric if that's how you want to do it. And then the back is also writing. So, oh yeah, you got to save all your sewing stuff. It's really fun. I'll show you as we go through here. So anyways, so I just took the flip part and I just flipped it over and hung it on there. So it covers up all that white paper that you can use for a writing spot. And then I let this hang over because you can use this for a writing spot. And then I left this whole page clear and open for writing because I like to have a lot of writing spots. And then I just use this clip to just keep it on here. And I just love the little baggie. I just think that's fun. You know how you get all those little baggies when you buy lace and stuff. And this was actually clipped on with the same clip, so it does clip right here to this, which is really nice. And this is another one of the kit pages that I crumble up my napkin and I put glue stick on it, and then I put the whole napkin over the top, and then I go across it with my ink, and then I put the matte medium over the top, and it feels like cloth. And it's coffee stain on the back, and this was hinged in. So I love how that feels. So the roses, I'm just picking up the pink and green over here. And here's another one of those flips I'll show you, and I love this. This is wedding dress satin. This is in my shop. If you need wedding dress stuff, I have appliques and satin, all different kinds. This is velvet that was hand-dyed by Sheila Gingrich. I got one of her little packages, if you guys know her, Boho Daydreams. And then these two, this was, these are both all vintage laces. In my shop, I have lots of different packages of reclaimed and vintage laces that are spectacular. So you have to come and see. The link is there in the description box if you need to come to my shop and look. So anyways, this is actually in a bag that's hinged in, coffee stained. I'm sorry, but these bags are in my shop. I'm obsessed with bags. So I have every size of glassine. And I love to decorate the glassine bags. So I just did a little fold over, so it just does this. And then it, you know, the pockets here and stuff. And so it's just scissors. And again, this baby lace, baby doll dress lace is in my shop. And the little scissors. And I put coffee stain paper on the back, and then this is that same kind of card where I sewed, and you can flip the fabric over and write and flip it back. And I love the pink and green. It's just so pretty. And then you can write on the back. Has a little pin stuck in and a tape measure, and you can write on the back. So that's really fun. Really pretty. And then here is actually, you can see my strings right there. And then this I love because it's got the, this was from a sewing, a Singer sewing book, instruction book. Here, I'll show it to you. It was from this book right here, Singer 288, A to Z. How to wind the bobbin, instruction books, how to thread it, and this and that. So I just ripped a few pages out and hinged them in. And I found them. Here's the ones the gal sent me. So cute. She did the same thing, so I took her idea. Elizabeth Hawker sent me these in this kit, and it was just so cute. So I had to use some for inspiration to put in my shop. And so when this is like this, I'll show you. I love it because I did some stamping of the pins. See how the pins, isn't that cute? I love the pins. And then I have rusty pins there too. But anyways, I just had to show you that because I'm flipping through here now. And then I did, this is just an envelope, buttons. And then this opens up. I gotta take these off. It's all rusty though, so, and I hope it doesn't rip it. No, it didn't. Good. So this is like a tab. So it opens and opens again. So you have lots of room and coffee stain paper, and this opens and opens again. There's one of the little tags inside the lip here. So you have lots of storage and lots of fun, you know, flips and flops and stuff. So that's really fun. And it's good writing spots, you know. And I'm going to put these back on because they're holding the next page also. Joni Foster, I think, is the one who rusted my pins for me. I just can't seem to do it very well. So she rusted the pins for the clips for me. That was cute. This is really pretty. This is Daisy's kit. I printed out and I sewed around the edge and I put coffee stain paper on the back. It's just clipped. It's just coffee stain paper there behind. I'll see if I can move this up a little. And then here's another one of my glassine bags. And it's glued on right here, so I made a pocket. Hopefully it didn't stick. Oh, it did. Bummer. It's glued on the applique, and I haven't used one of these appliques in so long. Oh, it's okay. It was just on the very bottom here on the thread. So this is one of Daisy's kit. And I tags, and it's just white seam binding for my shop, and this is just a little pocket and of a lace. I can't remember what this was, but I glued down a applique, so it's satin ribbon and beading, which I love the beads, so it makes it all sparkle and stuff. And a glassine bag that I coffee stains. There's a pocket here and then a pocket here, and on inside this one, it's really cute. I used one of the old repair tags. It's actually for seamstress, and it has the name, the date, and the address, and all this. And then I used one of Kristen's, my admin from group, one of her dolls she's been doing lately, and I just glued her head on so we can flip this up and still write. So I just think that's cute. And then in the back, I used the fabric that the dress is supposed to be, and this what this is too. The thread they're supposed to use and the lace they're supposed to use in the fabric. So it's like a, you know, repair tag, you know. So I just think that's cute. So that goes inside there, and then it's a tuck spot in the back, and it's got one of the kit pages in it, and then it's on a sewing magazine actually glued down on there. A vintage magazine. Oh, this is so cute. I love the red, the pink inside the coffee. Pink and coffee always looks good. And white thread. And then here's another one of those little flippers, which is so cute, because I sew the fabric to the flipper, and that way you can still write in the back. This has got a little pink hue. And this is all velvet. I am velvet obsessed. So I just love a really good velvet. And you can write on the back, and it says Fabrique and Chocolates. And I love that. It's just so cute. And then I made it's tucked inside a tracing paper that's all crinkled up pocket. And a couple more little sewing related little ephemeras. And I did this because my printer printed out messed up stuff on here, and I was trying to cover it up, but I still wanted to show some of the roses through. So it's kind of a fun way to kind of decorate up your mistakes or hide your mistakes. So I just think that's so pretty. I love the velvet hanging out, and pink and green is always my favorite combo. And it has little cards. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cute coffee stain paper on the back. It smells good. These are from Kristen. Made these coffee stain paper for me. And then you can see this is hinged in. And it's a sewing magazine. Just a little half pocket. So that was fun. And then the kit page I love, with the bobbin and thread and thimble, and I love the pins and stuff. And then I just left this because it's a nice writing spot. You can write in here. And here's the next envelope, and coffee stained on the dry to the dot pan. And here's an old Howe sewing machine with a plain repair tag that I used a minute ago. I tucked it in so you can have fun with that. And then inside here it has one of Daisy's cute places to write. The singer ad. That's cute. And I just tucked this in here. And I like the string. This page is fun. It's got all kinds of little places to write, little fun things to see, little pockets with cute little tags and cute little, like little tablet right here. It's kind of fun. It's on a big lace page, and here's the kit page. And then here's an old piece of stationery with roses I thought was really pretty. And I love this singer ad. This was Daisy's kit, and it has lace on the bottom, and it flips up so you got a good writing spot. And I just love this pink. I love this pink. I have a way. It's ancient Chinese secret, so I'm not telling. But I have a certain way that I do my dye for pink, you know, so it's just the perfect pink. And so that's what I did with this. So I did this, my special little pink blend that I do on my paper, and it's on the dot pen and stuff, so it's really pretty. I just love the color of it and stuff, and it's all grungy. And this is really fun. This is, what do you call this stuff? You know, where you put your paper down inside here, and anything you write, carbon paper. It's carbon paper, so you can put something in here and write on here, and it'll come off on the paper. Is that how it works? You know, the carbon paper, and it's a real big piece. Look, I forget how it works, but you remember using this when you were a kid, you know, writing or for sewing, either one. I always did it for writing, so I put carbon paper in there because that's so fun. But anyways, I love the pink, the color of it and stuff. So, and then these really pretty embossed roses right here, just beautiful. And it's just a note card or whatever, but somebody sent them to me, and it's hinged in with some fabric. Oh, for Pete's sake, Cheryl Williams sent them to me like years ago, and I'm just so picky about when and where I use them because I only have a handful, you know. But it's really gorgeous. And then a kit tuck spot, vintage button cards. If you need some of these, they're in my shop too. And a cute little ephemera sewing piece, and just old magazines. More kit page. More of my coffee staining, my sewing. I love this. She's darning socks. And, you know, just old magazine ads for felt dolls and dresses. One of Tsunami Rose's flowers to try to pick up the yellow from that side, and it's hinged in, plus it's a tuck spot. So I peeked a little tag in there to show you. And then just a little piece of ephemera about, as I sit here and sew, I work with a happy heart, for I fasten in joy, I fasten in hope, and of all good things apart. Isn't that cute? And then an inventory tag, little tuck spot, and it's on a coffee stained envelope with some pretty little decorations up there. And then I love the snaps. I have a little mini stapler. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's a Tim Holtz Ideology stapler, and it's just little staples. Oh my God, I love this. So I use it whenever possible. And I just stapled it right on the flap for the closure, and I love the snaps. And inside it has one of Daisy's full journal size pages to write on. Cute little ephemera piece in the sewing room. Another inventory tag. This is on a piece of Home and Sew. It's an old magazine, and that was like the piece where you would order form, where you used to write your order forms. You know, like, see, you try to order thread or whatever. And then here I go again with all my things that I saved. This is just the tag and stuff off the sari silk that I use, you know, so it's just stapled on and, you know, kind of fun and makes it junky. And, you know, it says made in India and, you know, all that. And then here's another little half piece with another tag and a pin on the end. This is from lace that I bought, you know, vintage lace that I bought. So I just let the pin hang out. And just here's some more. I think this is carbon paper again, only a different color. And it's got the roller marks on it. You're welcome, Tessa. And here's another sheet of, you know, that paper. I don't know. I'm not a seamstress, but it's for sewing. I don't know what it is, but it's got some kind of film on it. And this is Sew and Save, Tips and Hints, December 1975, you know, old magazine page. And then here's another kit page. Really pretty. I love it. I sewed around and stuff. And then another one of Kristen's little ruffles. And I love this because it says it's a men's alteration tag. And I have these frequently in my shop. And it has coat, vest, and trousers. And you can put all the measurements down. And then I made sure I had a men's vest and stuff right here for the paper. And sometimes I have these and sometimes I don't. So you just have to check the shop every once in a while. If I can get them for a good price, I put them in. So it's hinged in. It just opens up. And it's for making the men's vest page. And then on the bottom here, it's... I did a video on this. I think it's just cream color cardstock. And tracing paper, and I just sewed and made these cute little pockets. So I put some cute little needles in here and just some little ephemeras and some stamps. And these are all Daisy's little note cards, and they're just cute. So I inked and sewed around those. Really cute, and I just stacked them in here for the little pockets behind my little things here. So cute. So you got a little spot for all your little notes. And this journal just goes on, doesn't it? And here's another kit page. And then this is, I mean, ledger paper, obviously. I love that. And it's cut to make tag shape, and it has the nice bottom. And I just left it for writing. And then I put a fabric flip on this side. It's really nice fabric. And then again with the little short pages with all the weird tags on it. This tag I think was from Cotton Craft. You know how it says U.S. penalty of law, do not remove tag, you know. I think this was pillow. Yeah, pillow filled in the U.S. Fabric was from India. This was one of my meditation mats, I think. All my sparkly ones, so it's sewn on there, so it's neat, you know. And then here's another one of my garage sale tags, and I stapled it on with my little stapler, and little half pages of the order form again. Just sewing machine ephemera with a nice tag with the reinforcer, and then some writing paper on the inside of there. And then some Romania, it says, and there's 3 ladies sewing, and then I just put another tag in the back. This is the last envelope. And then you can see the fabric here again with the scissors and the hardcover. And that's that. Man, that took a long time. There's a lot of stuff in there. Oh my gosh. Oh, I appreciate you guys coming and watching. And this listing is for my Etsy shop, so it's listed in there for sale. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, because I have an insert that's going to be for sale to go inside. Either whoever gets this one, you can always buy the insert too to go with it, you know, another insert if you wanted, And so the inserts, it's going to come with its own elastic band, okay? And then you can just put it in your own cover. Look how huge it is. Or you can wait for me to put in some covers. I was thinking about doing that or just selling the inserts, but this one's really neat too. It's really big and junky and has lots of ribbons and beautiful blings and just different stuff in it. I'm not done yet. So I got another couple days work on this one, but it's really shaping up nicely. And I just love these big tickets. They're so cute from Daisy's. And I just love all the little fun stuff I put in this and just all the cuties little things. So I'll show you guys this one when I'm done. And I'll list it in my shop when I'm done. Okay. Thank you. Bye.